Birth year. Well, in a literal sense, some people consider this to be my birth year. I personally don't. I've said this so many times, and at this point, I only say it again because it's funny to me to say it this often. I was not born when we met. I existed before. I lived a whole human life, adult life before we met. I was not born this year. This is the first birthday that we've celebrated together, not the first one I've ever had. What is your favorite birthday cake flavor? Naturally, it's cheesecake, but I understand that not everybody thinks that counts, and some people have more strict standards of what qualifies as a birthday cake. In that case, I prefer plain vanilla with no icing. If it has to be iced, I like something with cream cheese icing. Ooh, carrot cake is good, but I love carrot cake with cream cheese icing. I love chocolate cake with chocolate icing. I love sweet things, and I've got a sweet tooth, but icing makes me feel sick. It's too sweet for me. Too sweet for Kaelix. So like cupcakes, whenever I have cupcakes, I will actually scoop off the icing with a spoon and give it to a sibling and eat the cupcake without the icing. Like if I put one little speck of icing in my mouth, I can feel my teeth rotting away and aching and hurting, and my stomach is like tying into knots instantly. It's too much for me. Icing is just too extreme. Generally, I like cheesecake the most. More common than cheesecake for birthdays, maybe I like ice cream cake. I especially love when it's like the cookie, like Oreo type ice cream cake. I love those. Yeah. Besides cheesecake, what is your go-to birthday meal? I love lasagna so much. It's so good. This year, I'm having beef stroganoff. Yeah, beef stroganoff with like a really creamy cheese sauce. It's really good. I actually have a crazy thing I do with beef stroganoff on the subject. We love to bring up crazy food things that we do sometimes, and then you get mad at us. We streamers love to be like, oh yeah, when I eat this, I do it upside down. And you're like, what? You sick pervert? Why would you eat it that way? That's disgusting. Get away from me. Sometimes when I have beef stroganoff, I actually cover it in ketchup because it reminds me of hamburgers. That is kind of a habit that I picked up as a little kid. Because when I was a kid, naturally speaking, I was a very picky eater. Like just by my nature, I wanted to be a picky eater so bad. I think to be a picky eater is a privilege. And I think it's a privilege that is not afforded to everybody, unfortunately. So I did not really have a choice to be a picky eater. I had to eat it, even if I hated it, even if it made me like feel sick to think about it. And one of the strategies that I developed when I was a little kid was I realized that if I doused things in ketchup, I would just taste the ketchup. And I would only like feel the ketchup for the most part. So it made it easier to eat things that I was sick of, that I could not make myself eat. And that's how I got through it. And now as an adult, I actually can eat pretty much anything, and I enjoy most things. I have a very broad palate. I will eat anything, and I'll be happy with it. But some things, to this day, I still eat it with ketchup because I had it with ketchup as a kid. I also put ketchup on the side with mac and cheese because that's how I had mac and cheese when I was little. Yeah. Kind of gross, I think, to most, but that's just what baby Kaelix did, so now that's what grown-up Kaelix does. On that note, it's actually about to not be my birthday anymore. Happy birthday. No, it's over. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out with me on my birthday today.